This is strange.
That's strange. And then something happened, and we got this feeling that we weren't supposed to be there. So the guy we were with asked, should we leave? And these little sticks were like, yes, you need to leave. And we're like, all right, fine. Joke's over. Via con Dios. I signed off the show.
But Casey turns
the lights back on. And the next thing goes bright. Like, huh? Like, it told us to turn the lights off. The second we turn it back on, it says bright. And then we're like, oh, maybe we should turn the lights back off.
Too late.
And the very next thing goes, bing, leave. On the box.
And it was like with authority, it felt like.
Yes,
leave.
it did. Leave. And we're like, we're done.
I couldn't turn fast enough to see a group of people running out. Like I was just like,
we booked
what?
it out of there, and I was
man.
like, we've overstayed our welcome. Ho, ho, howdy, y'all. It is time for the Daytripper podcast. Thanks for listening. It's December 2025. Daniel Mises joining me over here on the couch.
Hey.
December, dude. Where did the year go? He's like,
behind
bling,
us.
Bling, bling, bling,
I don't
bling.
know.
It's like crazy fast. All right, but I know this about you. Like Christmas is your favorite holiday of the whole year. You've had Christmas ornaments up since Halloween?
No.
Come on now.
The day after Halloween.
No, oh, Daniel, that's just like, you don't get tired. Like that's 60 days of Christmas.
It doesn't Thanksgiving kind of feel Christmassy?
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It's like, that's like browns and oranges and turkey and football. About colors. Yeah, but like visually, the aesthetic in our house, we're still in like fall leaves and all that stuff.
I think it just kind of blends in. It just all one thing.
And now how long will you leave them up?
We'll probably take the Christmas stuff down like in January, late
January. So, dude, it's like you got 3 months of Christmas. That's a quarter of the year.
Maybe so.
All right. Well, anyway, I love Christmas. I do love Christmas. I hope y'all love Christmas too. I've got a Christmas this or that. Daniel doesn't know I'm playing with him. I'm going to play along as well because I didn't actually think through these things. So it's this or that. Y'all play at home. I don't know where you're listening. Just shout out the answer. If you're in earbuds and you're at your office, just be awkward, all right? Shout it out. Yep. All right. Eggnog or cocoa?
Oh, we're playing right now.
Yeah, this is it. Right now.
Gosh.
Bam.
Cocoa.
Okay, I'm cocoa as well. All right. 1 big gift or 10 small gifts for Christmas?
Meaningful gifts.
Okay.
So it kind of depends.
So like you would prefer 1 meaningful gift over a whole bunch of like kind of junky small gifts?
I think either 1 meaningful gift or who is this all coming from? I don't know.
This is like, I don't know. Your wife.
I'm just shouting it out.
Your girls.
My wife, inexpensive.
Honey,
okay,
you
fine.
know our budget.
A bunch of small gifts. Let's say a bunch of small gifts.
A bunch of very small, inexpensive gifts. Now, this is kind of a rabbit trail, but like if you set a Christmas budget, but your wife wants to do something nice and she blows it out of the water and comes to you with something very special, are you mad or are you like, okay?
It really depends.
It's been different years.
Some years it's like we could afford to blow through a budget. And some years it's like, no.
Yeah, right, man. Settle down. I think I'd be 1 meaningful gift like you. 1 big meaningful gift rather than some socks and shirt and whatever.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah. All right. So spread out the gifts or open them all on Christmas Day?
Ooh. Our girls like to do them as soon as possible, and we like to make them wait.
Okay. Yeah,
so
like
Jordan always does
torture.
one thing where she's like, you can open 1 gift Christmas Eve, and everybody knows it's going to be pajamas.
Oh, okay.
Can we at least pick the gift?
Yeah, like, nope.
No, I think Christmas morning, that's where it's at.
That's it. Christmas gifts wait till Christmas Day.
Yes.
And that's an unpopular opinion, but for us, Christmas Day. All right, would you rather be Santa for a day or the Grinch for a day?
Some days I'm both.
Yeah, right.
I'd rather be Santa for a day.
Same. But there's a lot of people out there. I could be the Grinch and just be mean to everybody and steal all their presents. Go down to Whoville and wreck shop and not feel bad about it. Yeah. All right. This one was funny. Would you rather have permanent elf ears or a Santa beard forever?
Santa beard.
Big white bushy beard.
I could do beard, especially
Can't shave it.
If I could just have it. Like I don't want to have the process of growing it out.
Right.
It's horrible.
But dude, you look like a 80-year-old man now for the rest of your life.
Yeah. I'll do it.
I think
elf ears.
I think
man?
I'm going elf ears.
I mean, anybody that does weird things with their ears, that's kind of like
Captain
strange.
Gage is over here for y'all listening. Yeah, I'm going elf ears because I think you could like cover them. You could cover them with a beanie if you didn't want them.
Versus you would not Santa have beard, elf ears.
Really? Over a big giant. I think the big giant Santa beard would just get old. Like, I don't know. Elf ears, you sort of like, you're the elf ear guy. Like, just rock that. I don't know. All right. Spend the night in a gingerbread house or ride the Polar Express?
Oh, Polar Express.
Really?
Wait,
okay.
What is it? What is the gingerbread house?
No, a gingerbread house. Like
house?
A life-size gingerbread house.
It's just a house.
Yeah, but it's made out of gingerbread. And the walls are edible if you want.
Could I eat it?
Yeah, you can.
But
sure.
It would collapse on me.
Well, yeah, that's true.
I want to go with Polar Express.
It becomes architecturally unstable the more you eat. I have a Polar Express. Isn't that just a train ride? I mean, we're riding it. We're not saying you're reaching the North Pole. We're just...
The Polar Express goes to the polar.
Yeah, but
something.
You don't make it there.
North
I don't
Pole.
know.
Okay, fine. Polar Express.
Because I've got another question about
There's
that.
So many caveats.
Visit the North Pole or visit Bethlehem?
Ooh, Bethlehem.
Yeah. But Bethlehem 2,000 years ago, right? Like Jesus Bethlehem or current Bethlehem.
That'd be amazing.
I didn't specify.
Okay. Either or.
The
North Pole. Do I want to go like sub 40 degrees? You know, it's going to be like negative 40.
I think the magical dome keeps it warm.
Oh,
that's my thoughts at least. I mean,
I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah. I mean, you can't walk around in sub-Z's all the time. The elves' fingers wouldn't work as they build the toys. They'd be all crunchy and crispy. So like
they're inside somewhere.
Something's warm.
They're inside somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Which would be awesome, but I'm still going to go Bethlehem.
Yep.
Would you rather live in the movie Die Hard or Home Alone?
Home Alone.
Yeah, same. Die Hard, he came pretty close to death many times.
Yeah.
Home Alone, it got dicey, but it wasn't like he was about to die.
What was it? Was it the Nakatashi building?
Yeah,
was that what it is? I can't remember what it is.
Something like that.
It's a building I don't want to be in.
That's the one that everybody's like, that is not a Christmas movie, but because it happened at Christmas time, it's a Christmas movie, which I'm all for. I'm all for it. All right, here's the last one. This is in front of a live audience, so go to the Bass Concert Hall, the Long Center, somewhere. It's a beautiful opera house. Would you rather sing "Oh Holy Night" solo or be the lead ballet dancer in the Nutcracker?
Oh, holy night.
He's going for it.
I don't care, man. I am doing ballet.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ballet. But so anyway, that was this or that. And that last question was there to set up the fact that I'm going to be in the Nutcracker.
Yeah, you are.
All right.
At least you're not doing ballet.
I'm not doing ballet. I get to dance on top of a giant dress because I am Mother Ginger on December 14th in the Austin Ballet. So that was one of the ones I did not
dressed as a woman.
Things I never expected to come across my email. And I get a lot of weird things, but it was an offer to be Mother Ginger in the Austin Ballet. And they were like, I promise it's cool to do it. It's like an honor. Here's a picture of Vince Young doing it. Here's Kendra Scott. There's boys and girls do it. And I'm like, all right, if VY did it, I can feel masculine enough.
True.
But you got to be in like stage makeup. You got to do the thing. And if you've ever seen Nutcracker, Mother Ginger comes out at the beginning of the second act wearing a big dress and all the children run out from her dress. That is the only good part of the Nutcracker in my opinion. In Act 2.
Okay.
Act 1, I love. Act 2 is like,
it starts to like ease into that, like, I'm going to go to sleep.
I'm watching, right?
I love this.
How many sugar plum fairies can we, how many realms can we go to? It's like, you nod off. Like,
honestly, it's the music. It's so soothing. Like you're listening to that because they're all so good at what they do and it's very entertaining. But
the dancing is
you're just like
amazing. Yeah.
That is the part where he's just like, I'm going to play you to sleep.
A lot of them are melodic and slow. Anyway, I do like seeing the Nutcracker, but middle of Act 2, I'm always like, holding the eyes open, going, come on.
Well, you're going to wake people up this year.
I know. They're going to see me as Mother Ginger. I'm super excited about it. If you've never seen the Nutcracker, come on. It's a Christmas tradition. You need to come out. All right, guys. So let's thank our sponsor here near the top of the podcast. What do you want under your Christmas tree? I don't know, but Don Hewlett Chevrolet has got it. I guarantee. Whether that's a Corvette or maybe a family road trip mobile that gets 30 miles to a gallon. I'm talking about the Equinox. Or maybe you've got a truck and you need the wheels are looking a little a little stock these days. You know what I mean? You need some new tires, a lift, bumper, side steps, or maybe like you're seeing, if you've stepped in a Chevrolet recently and noticed how stinking big the screen is.
They're crazy.
It's crazy. The tech inside of a Chevrolet now is just off the charts.
Yep.
Like the screens are 18, 20 inches long. They're the whole dashboard. Mm-hmm. And you've got ways, so you got the maps and the music. It's like multitasking on a big old screen. So go to donhewlett.com. Check them out in Georgetown. If you're in the market, they're making some great deals right now. End of the year, all kinds of things. So go and talk to our friends over at Don Hewlett Chevrolet Buick, and they'll be happy to set you up. All right, Daniel. So I'm going to ask you what you've been up to, but I know because we spent like this last month together on the road, a lot of.
We have.
I mean, gosh, we recorded a Yorktown episode.
That was an interesting one.
And yeah, we'll get into that. And then Monterey. Monterey. We did not go to Monterey. Montgomery. Which we decided has to be said like Montgomery. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Montgomery.
You kind of do like an Elvis lip a little bit, and then you just don't move your mouth the rest of the way.
Montgomery. Yeah, you could say it the same if you got like dental procedure and your whole mouth was sort of drooling. Montgomery.
And you do it from the belly down low.
That one was really fun. Barbecue, catfish on Lake Conroe. I did motocross for the first time in my life as a 45-year-old man.
Awesome.
I need to go look at the footage.
Really good.
I feel like I was like flying through the air. I'm sure I got like 2 inches of air. That was fun with a bunch of 15 to 20-year-olds, and I'm 45 out there doing it for the first time in my life.
I said you did awesome. They did amazing.
Yeah, you did awesome for a 45-year-old man who just learned it an hour before.
Gosh, I will say that was probably the wettest that I've ever ended up after a shoot when we got on Lake Conroe. We didn't even jump in, and it felt like we did.
Dude, so the guide told us that if this had been a normal thing, he would have just canceled the fishing trip.
Yeah.
But because it's filming and we've got, we can't just come back the next day. Like we pushed through, caught lots of fish. But the scary thing and the reason he was going to cancel is because this enormous storm was coming through.
Yeah, no big deal.
No big deal. And so we waited until dark to leave, which was probably a bad idea.
We could have left like 30 minutes sooner and it would have been better.
Yeah, beautiful sunset though. And then we came back and just got pounded by the waves. I've never seen bigger waves on a lake.
No.
Have you?
Swells were probably 4 feet.
Yeah. At least. I would say 4 to 6 feet, which is a lot.
That doesn't make any sense, but the
wind was
accurate.
Crushing it. And we were just getting pounded. So
we have equipment.
Yeah, we hid all the gear in the hole and like padded it with stuff. And then it was miserable.
It was pretty bad.
It was one of the more miserable times on the Daytripper where you're just like, get me this, like make this end right now.
And I only brought one pair of jeans, and like you, I try to wear the same shirt in case I've been on camera both days. The first day.
Yeah.
And so I spent a few hours that night with an iron and with a hairdryer trying to, and I don't know if you've ever smelled ironed lake water. It does not smell good at all.
I can actually smell it right now. I can almost taste it right now.
Horrible.
That was bad, but we didn't really record it, so the audience isn't going to know any of that.
They won't know that.
So
they know now.
Anyway, now you know on the podcast. And then the Yorktown one, the interesting part of that is we spent the night not the whole night, but doing a ghost investigation at an abandoned, haunted hospital.
Which I had no idea was the most haunted, suppoedly,
it's like
in the nation?
It's one of in the nation, in like one, maybe in Texas. I don't know. I don't know. Y'all know us. We're not like super into it. But it's a fascinating like thing to posit, like intellectually, like what is happening? Like,
sure.
Is nothing happening, and is this all in our minds?
Yeah.
Or is something happening and it's demonic, and like we shouldn't, we have to be on our guard from a Holy Spirit Christian standpoint, or is it just sort of something in the neutral? Right?
Yeah. Is there a scientific explanation?
Or nothing at all.
Is
there scientific something? It's a weird thing, man.
It was altogether, I think when you look at it, it was just a weird place, and it definitely was creepy.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
I mean, it used to be a hospital, so they had the surgical unit, the morgue. There's a, it was, yeah.
And then they pair it with stories, and you're like, wait, what? Horrible stories.
Yeah.
It just, yeah. It was.
But we did have some, we did have some weird stuff happen in there. And even y'all looking through the footage this week have been like, why isn't this file there? What happened?
This
it mixed
audio
up.
got corrupt.
The audio got
and it was only in the one place in that whole little thing where it was kind of like, this is getting really creepy. I remember there was a point where I'm holding my camera and it had like a milky white look that kept flashing over the electronic viewfinder. And so I was like, wait, hold on. What's going on? There's like something.
And that's when the audio was glitching out too?
Apparently the audio glitched.
Which is a separate recorder. Like,
we have a separate audio recorder.
The recorder doesn't go through the camera, but at that one moment, both things glitched out, which is more than coincidence, maybe.
Very strange.
Maybe. Well, the creepiest thing was, so he had this little thing called Spirit Talk Box.
Oh my God.
It was like this box. He told us it was like a database of thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of words. And it just scans through these words, and if a spirit latches onto one, it'll pop up on the box.
AM, FM frequencies.
AM, FM frequencies.
For.
So it's listening to frequencies, it's scanning them constantly.
Yeah.
And then when it thinks it hears something and it patches it together with something, it goes, boom, here's a word that the other side wants you to know. But for as many random words that could have come up on this little box, the ones that came up at the time they came up was freaky.
It was pretty awkward.
It was freaky because it had been telling us words and some made sense, some didn't make sense. And then I, as a ham, go to this someone spray painted help on the wall. And I look at Daniel and I make a goofy face pointing at the help. And all of a sudden I'm like, help, get me out of here. And my little EMF reader goes crazy. It starts going nuts at this one time on this wall, which is electromagnetic frequencies. And all of a sudden, bling, this word comes up and it says woman.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, okay, help a woman. And then the guy we were with is like, is there a woman who needs help? And it said missing. And then it said Sally. And it was like, okay, those are weird things to put together right now.
Yeah.
And then the next thing it said, it was pitch black in this hospital. So we had lights that we were holding up so that the cameras could see our faces. And the next thing it said was lights off.
And I was like,
no. And so we're like, well, look, whatever, turn the lights off. So we turn the lights off and it goes appeal. Like that appeals to me.
And so we're just kind of like, this is strange.
That's strange. And then something happened and we got this feeling that we weren't supposed to be there. So the guy we were with asked, should we leave? And these little sticks were like, yes, you need to leave. And we're like, all right, fine. Joke's over. Via con Dios. I signed off the show.
But Casey turns
the lights back on. And the next thing goes bright. Like, huh? Like it told us to turn the lights off. The second we turn it back on, it says bright. And then we're like, oh, maybe we should turn the lights back off.
Too late.
And the very next thing goes, bing, leave on the box.
And it was like with authority, it felt like.
Yes,
leave.
It did. Leave. And we were like, we're done.
I couldn't turn fast enough to see a group of people running out. Like I was just like,
we booked it out of there. And I was like, we've overstayed our welcome.
Yeah.
And it's time to leave. And then we got outside and I really felt sort of like strangely convicted. And y'all were like, well, we didn't get some B-roll shots. I'll go back in there. And I'm like, dude, y'all can go back in there, but I'm not supposed to go back in.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't think anything will happen to y'all, but I know personally for me, from a spiritual standpoint, I'm not supposed to go back in there. So I'm not.
100%. Felt the same way.
Anyway,
I was saying
strange.
But I was actually offering up Luke to go do it. I never once was like, I was like, do we need more B-roll? Do we need Luke?
Yeah,
Luke, you can
Luke,
go get that?
And Luke would have. Luke is.
Oh, I knew he didn't care.
Yeah. Luke would have.
I just 100%, like the whole time we were walking through, I was like, something in my heart is like, you shouldn't be here.
It's weird.
It's just strange.
It's strange. And as a Christian, you pray protection of the Holy Spirit. You're sealed. And so it's like, it's not that you fear that stuff, but you're also supposed to not really mess with it. And so are we going too far with that? Or are we, it's weird. So you deal with these convictions as you're doing it. And like,
yeah.
I don't know. But part of it is also like, maybe you can cast light in dark places, and we carry with us the authority of Christ. So what are we scared of? So I don't. It's strange. It's strange.
I had definitely had a line in my mind, and I felt like if at any point we cross this line, I'm going to say I'm done.
Well, we went into this one room, and he was like, is this the seance room?
When he said that, I was like, if y'all are going to start that dude, crap, I am out.
If he pulls out a cat that we're going to sacrifice, I'm done.
I wasn't even going to go that far.
I'm done. Or if he lights a candle or something.
Yeah.
But come and find out, the guy who was our guide was an ex-monk. He had been a brother in the Catholic faith for a while. And he was very clear from the beginning. He goes, what we're doing is not opening a portal. It's not like a Ouija board. It's not like that sort of stuff. It's just, we're just going and seeing what's there. I'm like, that stuff is already there. You're not calling it in.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. Yeah, I don't know.
I know.
Still.
Paul told us in the Bible, like, don't mess with those kind of things.
Yeah.
And so I was already going to.
Well, I'm not ever touching a Ouija board again in my life. After the stuff we've listened to, Exorcist Files podcast, guys, I'll freak out.
Man, that is
or Blurry Creatures. But anyway, y'all can stay tuned. That show is there. Should you go do it? I don't know. We're going to put it on the show. But another thing we're doing this to take a totally right turn here. This month is the return of Chet's 12 Days of Texas Christmas, which is ongoing right now as we speak. So we're in day 3 as this podcast launches, and we have an incredible barbecue giveaway from the city of Belton out right now.
Oh, you're telling them.
I'm telling them.
You're telling them.
Yeah, well, it came out this morning on our social media.
Okay, true.
Yesterday was a big Specs giveaway. The first day was a Yeti backpack and cups giveaway. So y'all missed those because we're awarding a winner every year. Every day.
Any hints for
well, I've got the names.
people?
I'm not going to tell y'all what order they're in, but these are the people we've partnered with. And so if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, every year we go and we find 12 of our favorite brands or destinations, and we put together a big old giveaway for y'all. And so we partner with them up. They provide something. We make some videos, and it's fun. It gives y'all stuff to give away, and it's totally free. Like, you don't have to send in a credit card or whatever. So if there's a fake Chet called Fet or Chet with 2 T's who's telling you to send in your credit card information, don't do it. This is only free. All right, so Poncho. Repping Poncho right now.
Hey.
Mighty Fine, burgers, fries, and shakes.
Yes, sir.
Garrison Brothers Distillery, the City of Denison, Beef Loving Texans, Turtle Box. Love Turtle Box. City of Waco, City of San Saba, and the Two Step Inn Country Music Festival. Guys, there's a lot more. Y'all, this is day 3, but y'all got 9 more days, so don't miss any of them. Don't miss any of them. All right, so let's keep on cruising to what's been going on in Texas.
While you've been listening to this podcast, lots of stuff's been going on in the Lone Star State. This is Meanwhile in Texas.
All right, Daniel, what'd you find?
Okay, this was pretty recent, and I don't know if you saw it, but lots of people are getting in the Christmas spirit early. I guess it's not as much early anymore. I mean,
we're December.
December, right?
After Thanksgiving, I am totally fine. Turn on the Christmas floodgates, bust out the Mariah Carey. Like, let's go.
Oh, I don't want to go to Mariah Carey. I mean, that you got to really be.
Hey, we just put the music on mix.
That.
I mean, she comes on, we don't skip it. You just sort of endure.
Okay, well, this happened in Thanksgiving, so this wasn't quite December yet. Somebody did have a Christmas spirit. They just had the wrong idea about how to go about doing things.
Okay.
So they decided they were going to put up some Christmas lights. This is in San Antonio.
All right.
I'm not going to say her name because I don't want to completely embarrass her. She's probably embarrassed enough as it is. So she made a very poor decision. Car was in the way. Hey, little girl, how old are you? 9? Perfect. Here's the keys. Can you move the car down the road? It's in the way.
What?
Gives a 9-year-old keys to the car.
What?
There is like Ring surveillance footage you could look up. You see a car reversing like 20 miles an hour, spinning backwards, and then it slams into the side of a truck.
No.
Only because I know this little girl is okay at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, she did go to the hospital. It was a major thing. But holy cow.
What?
Like I think she might have flown out of the car. It looked like the door was open.
Okay.
She clearly didn't have a seatbelt on. And she slammed into the side, like got a gash on her head.
Oh,
and,
no.
Road rash. What the heck?
I mean,
man?
I assume that mom, was it her mom? No,
it wasn't even her mom.
This was a girl walking down the street?
No, this
neighbor.
was probably a neighbor. I don't
Okay.
know. It wasn't
we
her
don't know
daughter.
exactly,
I know it
but
wasn't her
like,
daughter.
Just, hey, 9-year-old. Here
Yeah.
you go. Dude,
Yeah.
at 9-year-old, I would have just killed somebody or
You
hit,
can't
hit
drive a
something.
car at
It would have
9.
blown up. You can't even reach the
I have a
pedals.
9-year-old.
Oh, yeah.
I can't imagine her
Yeah.
driving a
Oh,
car.
Quinn. No.
What the
I've
heck?
got a 10-year-old. It would be terrible.
That's horrible.
I mean,
So she did go to jail.
Okay.
I think she's out on a $10,000 bail.
bail. Yeah. That's a little bit negligent. I think that's the definition of gross negligence.
It was pretty negligent.
Luckily, nobody else got like seriously
Yeah.
hurt. Sounds like the girl's going to be okay, which is good.
Oh my gosh.
Those are the kind of crazy things. You don't think of San Antonio like that, but it's not like Florida, man.
I know,
like
it's usually Florida. Florida man. Harris
Houston.
County. I was going to
Houston
say
is the big
Houston's
city.
are Florida.
Houston is Texas, is Florida.
It's true.
That's
It's
right.
True.
Okay, so this is something I've been seeing lately, and it bears mentioning here on the podcast. Daniel, have you ever wanted to own a $4 million home?
Why, yes, I have.
Yes. Have you ever wanted to buy that $4 million home for $10?
For $10?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, let's go.
do it.
Let's go. So currently, there is a $4 million home on the market for $10. Now, for $10, you get a sweepstakes ticket to win this home.
Okay.
There is also a 76-acre ranch for sale in Mason County, and $6.50 will buy you a ticket for that one.
Where do I sign up?
Have you seen these things?
No.
Okay, so Yurtopia, which is a yurt like glamping getaway in Wimberley, just listed their glamping thing for sale. It expired, but they were trying to, like, for $20 a ticket, you were going to win a $4 million or $7 million Airbnb getaway.
I don't know if I could afford the taxes on it.
Well, I know, right? If you get the thing. So anyway, it's this thing called raffle.
Okay.
And people are literally raffling off their properties.
No.
I don't know how this is exactly legal, but this is the way it works. I've got a $4 million lake house. I start to sell tickets. And my goal as the owner is to make as much on the ticket sweepstakes as I would have made on the sell. And so at the end of it, it says it in here. It says, if we intend to sell 500,000 tickets.
Okay.
And if they sell 500,000 tickets, they give that ranch away to somebody, or the lake house away to somebody. Now, here's the catch. I'm like, but what if they don't sell the tickets?
Yeah.
And if they don't sell the tickets, they're not on the hook for anything. And they split the sweepstakes pot 50-50 with a winner, and then they keep it.
No.
So, like, this dude who's got his ranch for sale, like, let's say that ranch is worth $1 million. He will sell enough tickets to either get $1 million and then give it away to somebody, or let's say they only sell $500,000 in tickets. He'll say, all right, well, I'll keep 250 and then just randomly give it to one of the entrants. I'm like, this is the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
And people are doing it. You can get on Raffle, Raffall, and there are plenty of raffles in Texas, all across the country. It's like people who know the market won't yield what they're hoping it'll yield will go this sweepstakes route.
Well, what's keeping them accountable to the amount that they say it's worth?
I mean, nothing. This guy said my lake house is worth $4 million. Is it actually worth $4 million? Who knows? But if I did the math, and if he sells as many tickets as he's required to sell in order to sell the house, he's going to make $5 million. So he's going to either, one, clear and make $1 million more than market, or he won't hit what he has to sell it for, and he'll just split the pot and get a couple 100,000 extra. It's so weird.
I mean, those are better odds than if you played the lottery.
Probably. Yeah, probably.
But also, it seems kind of like just a little bit of a gimmick there. Because, like, you could say, like, oh, if I got enough money, sure, I'll sell my lake house.
Right, of course.
But what is enough money? Like, it's worth $1 million. Yeah, if I got $3 million, I'll sell it. And then suddenly it's like, oh, I only hit 2. Guess I get half. What?
Right. Guess I only get $1 million, but then you don't have to sell anything.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
Celebrities and famous people are doing it for experiences. And that's like let's say we raffled off go on a day trip with us.
Oh,
right?
It's not just houses and
stuff.
stuff.
No, it doesn't have to be property. But like,
Okay.
I was like, hey, go on a day trip with us. It's $10 a ticket. If I sell this many, somebody will win. And let's say I won $1 million for this. And of course, we're not going to hit $1 million. Like, we're not going to sell 1 million $1 tickets or 100,000 $10 tickets. And then, but whatever we get, we're just going to split the pot 50-50. No harm, no foul. Someone walks away with money. We get cash. It's just, I don't know.
My kids get to eat.
In a state where we don't have casinos, and
right?
gambling is quote unquote illegal, it's weird.
Okay.
It's a weird deal.
That's
So
strange.
I mean, I guess this is inadvertently a pitch for this website, but if you want to go look at it, you can look at it. It's happening more and more in Texas. The first I heard about it was Utopia.
Okay.
And they did not hit their goal. And so they just split the pot 50-50 with somebody.
So are we going on? We gonna put something on there?
Yeah, we got to find something to sell. You can join us on the Daytripper podcast. $10 tickets. We have to sell
Look at this seat right
100,000 of them. Like
here. This could be you.
this could be
right
you. Raffle.com.
right here.
Ah, man, it's funny. And kudos to them for coming up with something
Yeah, it's
creative.
something new.
It's
There we
something
go.
new. It's something new. All right. Let's jump ahead. This month in Texas history. So this is a time when I bring y'all something interesting that happened in Texas history. Last month was the legend of Old Man Snow,
Gosh.
which is scary.
Have we heard any like people talk about it since
Oh yeah,
then?
people. I mean, we posted the clip online.
Yeah.
People are scared.
But like, have people heard of it?
I'd have to go back. Yeah, I mean,
I didn't know.
people from
Oh, I know Old Man
Stephenville,
Snow.
Some people do.
Okay.
Some people do. Oh, I've got one teaser for later in the podcast. Eyeball killer. You've ever heard of this?
Oh my
All right.
gosh.
Anyway, that's not what we're talking about now. But this month in Texas history, so everybody knows about the fall of the Alamo, right?
Yes.
Texan soldiers held the Alamo. They got crushed by the Mexican army. Everybody died valiantly in battle. All right. But it begs the question, how did the Texan soldiers control the Alamo in the first place in order to lose it? Because San Antonio was a very powerfully fortified Mexican town. Well, that is what we're talking about. It's called the Siege of Bear.
Yes.
All right. So, Alex, what was that big ding? That was on my computer, wasn't it? Oh, we're just going to have to turn off notifications on there. Yeah, that's all right. Okay, here we go. Jumping in. Clip that out. It was December of 1835. So the year before we won our independence. Tensions were rising between the settlers and Mexico. We had just fired the come and take it cannon, and we had a lot of pride. We can actually fend off Mexico and take control of our own state. We were particularly mad at Santa Anna. Promise after promise had fallen through, and so folks in Texas were eager for independence. Well, San Antonio was the most active city in Tejas, and the fledgling Texan army was eager to take the city, but severely outnumbered, like 2-1. And so they were camped outside the city, couldn't quite figure out how to get inside. And with December came cold weather, provisions dropped, and the army was camped outside the city. They considered withdrawing, just call it off. We'll figure out another way to do this. And a man named Old Ben Milam. You heard of Ben Milam?
Heard of Milo?
Famous guy. He stepped into camp. He was mad at this idea of retreating, and he yelled, "Who will go with Old Ben Milam into San Antonio?" Oh, everybody cheered. So about 300 soldiers were with him. They decided, all right, let's make a play. We're going to go in and take San Antonio. So they rallied the troops, and on December 5th, they attacked the city. After a couple days of fighting in the streets around the San Antonio River, the Mexican army realized the Texan force could not be underestimated, and they were coming. And so they withdrew and holed themselves up in a fort. Any guesses which fort? The Alamo, Daniel.
Oh, the Alamo.
In the Alamo. So they got themselves back into the Alamo. Now, during the fighting, Ben Milam was one of the first Texans killed, actually. He was shot by a sniper who was hiding in a cypress tree.
They had snipers back then?
Yeah, they did.
Wow.
And to this day, like, that tree is still there on the Riverwalk. You can go and see the Ben Milam tree where the sniper was who shot Ben Milam as he ran in. But inside the Alamo, Mexican soldiers started leaving. There was confusion as to whether they were withdrawing or fighting. And by December 11th, only 120 soldiers were left on the Mexican side in the Alamo, and they flew the white flag of surrender. So despite being greatly outnumbered, outarmed, the Texan soldiers fought with heart and took San Antonio. That is the Siege of Bear. Now, little did they know that a few months later, their symbol of victory, the Alamo, which became their fort of operations, would become their prison during the 13-day siege of the Alamo, and we ultimately lost the Battle of the Alamo. But before that, Texans surely felt invincible because their small force had driven the Mexican army completely out of San Antonio. And truthfully, it was one of the only major victories in the Texas Revolution besides San Jacinto. So Texans were getting whipped everywhere except for Siege of Bear and the one that mattered, the Battle of San Jacinto.
Yep.
So that happened this month, and that's your Texas History Monthly Update.
Minute.
I don't have a brand for this segment.
Come on, we got something.
What do I call it? This month in Texas history. There you go. There you go. All right, guys. So it's fun. People forget about the Siege of Bear. It was a big deal. I had relatives who fought in it.
Did you really?
Yep. All right, guys. So let's move on. Texas Music Minute.
All right.
Are you ready? So this is when we bring y'all an artist or somebody that is from Texas because they've got new music or maybe old music that we want to help share with y'all. And so this month, I was in the Christmas spirit and I decided we need a Christmas song. So I started looking at new Christmas music from Texas artists.
Okay.
And what do you know? Our good friend William Beckman has a new song. He has a Christmas song. He's done a duet with a gal named Carter Faith.
Yep.
Now, she's not from Texas, but that's okay. She's got a very good voice. And our friend William Beckman, now when he was with us on the podcast, he told us that he does a Christmas show every year at the Paramount.
He did.
And so that actually was like, oh, he's got to have Christmas music. I've never heard him singing Christmas music.
Wait, you just happened upon this song?
Yeah, I did. And
I knew he was coming out with that.
Yes, he was. I just happened upon it. So new Christmas music. Did he tell us he was going to have Christmas songs?
I think so.
He said he was going to have a Christmas show.
Yeah.
Where he sings Christmas songs, but I didn't know he was going to release them.
Oh, gotcha.
I thought these were just like, you're there in the moment and he sings White Christmas and, you move on.
No, we've been hanging out a lot since that.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know. You and old Becky. All right, guys. So anyway, his Las Posadas Christmas tour is coming to Texas. I think he's got 5 stops: New Braunfels, Houston, Dallas, San Antonio, and Austin. And this is his song, Nothing for Christmas. And when I saw that, I said, oh, he did a cute cover of I'm getting nothing for Christmas. Mommy and Daddy are mad. You know that one.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, it's not that song at all. But I give you Nothing for Christmas, William Beckman.
I don't want nothing for Christmas except you and a bottle of wine, red or white, makes no difference, 'cause I don't want nothing for Christmas. Well, it ain't hard to please a simple man like me. No, I don't need a new guitar, fancy shoes, or a shiny car.
'Cause what can Santa bring a girl that has everything? Honey, the only thing I desire is kissing you right by this fire. I don't want nothing for Christmas except you and a bottle of wine, red or white, makes no difference, 'cause I don't want nothing for Christmas.
Ain't that sweet?
Add it to the Christmas list.
Ain't that sweet? That's going to be on repeat at my house.
I like it.
It's a good tune. So y'all go see William Beckman in concert. Jam that. That's Nothing for Christmas from William Beckman and Carter Faith. I like it. I really do.
Really good.
It's a good tune. It's kind of slow, kind of sweet.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't always stay up here with
true.
your Christmas songs.
Not everything's
Sometimes
Jingle Bell Rock.
Yeah, you need to
go
up and down.
Agreed. All right, y'all. It is now time. Questions from the back seat.
Are we there yet?
Hey, can you pass me the snacks?
When are we gonna stop? I gotta go.
Okay, we got a few here. Some of them are interesting. This one comes from Charles Vogel. It's a pretty simple one, but it says, what are the best state parks in East Texas? And I was like, you know what? This question is actually great for December because December is probably the best time to visit the state parks in East Texas because all the leaves are changing.
All the leaves are brown.
All the leaves are brown. All right. It's true. So it's a beautiful time of year to go to East Texas state parks. One of my favorite, Caddo Lake State Park.
Oh, man.
Caddo Lake is phenomenal. And when you're out there in the winter time, the big old cypress trees they lose their leaves and they get all gray with the Spanish moss.
So crazy.
It's super creepy and beautiful. Bob Sandlin State Park. We went mountain biking there. That's outside of Mount Pleasant. It is a gorgeous one for hiking amongst the trees. And then one of my favorite state parks overall. It's got water. It's got trees. It's got alligators. Is Huntsville State Park.
I don't know if I've been
there. Huntsville State Park is key.
Okay.
Now, the alligators won't be out in December. They're going to be holed up somewhere.
Sure.
But, well, it depends on how warm it is.
They got to breathe, right?
Yeah,
come up at some point.
So they're going to be somewhere. Have you ever seen those videos of the alligators with their noses out of ice?
No.
Yeah, it's weird. So alligators, they can put their bodies, because they're cold-blooded, like into one heartbeat every 20 minutes or something crazy.
Gosh.
That's not true, but like that.
Yeah, it's something crazy.
And so they'll put their nose above the water and then the ice freezes and all they'll have is their little nostrils sticking out over the water.
That's
crazy.
insane.
How it's crazy. All right. So this one comes from, let's see, Jess DePaz. It says, when is Chet going to do an episode on Oak Cliff? Not the Bishop's Arts District. But all caps,
Oak Cliff.
Oak Cliff. And I said,
interesting.
I mean, I like Oak Cliff, but I think all I know about Oak Cliff is the Bishop Arts District.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of
research.
different places there. We would probably need some help putting something together.
Yep. There's the theater where Lee Harvey Oswald was arrested is in Oak Cliff.
Is it really?
Yep. I don't know of anything else, though, other than the Bishop Arts District.
I mean, that's pretty big.
That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
So, and then her email kept going. It's south of Dallas, and there's lots of history. Home of my neighbor, the Texas eyeball killer. I go, that's not a thing.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, I said that's not a thing. Sure enough, Daniel, that's a thing.
Why?
I looked it up, and it's actually a pretty disturbing story. Charles Albright, who was born in the 1930s. He just died in prison in 2020.
Okay.
But he is known as the eyeball killer. And between 1988 and 1991, he is suspected of killing 4 women. And his mark of being a serial killer was he would cut the eyeballs out of their bodies, take them with him for some weird reason. So he was convicted of murdering 1. The other 3 remain unsolved, although they're pretty sure it was him.
Man.
And so it's a pretty disturbing story. He killed 4 women. However, the cool thing is the hero of the case is a rookie cop. She was 2 months on the job. She was a black female cop named Regina Smith. And she worked Oak Cliff. That was kind of her beat.
Okay.
And she started noticing different things. I mean, this was like CSI.
Yeah.
And so she started bringing things to the attention of her superiors that no one else had noticed and was able to actually patch it all together and make the arrest of Charles Albright.
Wow.
Who was sentenced to life in prison. So she's the hero. She solved this case.
That's amazing.
There is a 1993 Texas Monthly article written by Skip Hollingsworth all about it called See No Evil.
Oh,
so
wow.
I didn't have time to read the whole thing.
That sounds like he needs to do
the
because he does podcasts.
Yeah,
now
he
too.
should do a
He should
podcast
on that one.
about that one.
Wow, I got to look at that one.
Texas Monthly does some great podcasts if y'all want to go and check them out. All right, here's another fun one. This was from World Travels Jones. I was like, this one caused me to pause. I once heard that you could fit the world's population inside of Texas. Is that true?
Wait.
Texas is pretty big.
I don't know why not.
Well, I mean,
are we stacking people up?
I think we got
like,
well, we have to stack people. So
honestly, I don't even think
looked
you got to
into it.
stack people.
You don't think?
No.
Okay, here's what it is. So the answer is yes.
Yeah.
If all of Texas had the same population density as the city, New York City,
Okay.
which is 27,000 people per square mile.
Okay.
That's a lot of people.
That is a lot of people.
27,000 per square mile across the entire state of Texas. the whole world fits into the Lone Star State.
Wow.
I know. I thought it was kind of a fun thing to think about. So you're talking like if all of Texas looked like Manhattan.
That would
right?
That would just be insane.
Insane.
Like so insane.
Yeah, because there's square miles of Texas that have no residents.
There's many square
Yeah, many that have like this many people living in them. Zero.
Gosh, especially the further west you go.
Oh,
there's nothing.
Nothing. All right, guys, here we go. Fan rants and musings.
Hey, Daytripper, I got a bone to pick with you.
Oh my goodness, it's the Daytripper. We love your show.
All right, guys, we're at a loss for mean ones. No, like we're just not offending enough people.
Are you sure?
I mean,
maybe they're going to a different email.
Maybe
they're
so.
out there.
So we have one mean one, kind of. Kathy and Russ Kreider write in. They say, "Hey, Chet, Daniel, crew, you got named in this one. Our family loves your show and the podcast." So Kathy and Russ are listening right now. Thank you very much. We live in Arlington, and we recently took an entire weekend trip to Granbury and Glen Rose based on a couple of your Daytripper episodes. We had the absolute best time. They ate at the filling station, Stumpy's. They visited the museums. They found the grave of Jesse James. And as an added bonus, everybody was celebrating Oktoberfest. So I'm sure the steins full of Oktoberfest beer were flowing. And this is a recent email. They went to Dinosaur Valley State Park, ate at the Loco Coyote, and just had an absolute time. They ate pie.
That's awesome.
The only thing they couldn't do was the Creation Evidence Museum. It's closed for a special event, whatever. But she says, thank you for going ahead of us and giving us your recommendations. We enjoyed ourselves and can't wait for the next adventure.
Nice.
We've always said that we make a TV show to inspire y'all to watch less TV. And if y'all are going out and exploring based on our show, that's what it's all about. So thank y'all very, very much. All right, next one. It's a nice one too. But this one comes all the way from Poland.
Whoa.
Poland.
Hello.
This was on an Instagram DM. My boyfriend and I love your show. We're totally inspired by it, and we chose Texas as a destination for our trip.
Nice.
So, like, they came from Poland to Texas based on the Daytripper.
That's amazing.
Isn't that crazy?
That's amazing.
Anyway, we've managed to see not only big cities, but small towns. We've loved it. We had the best ribs of our life. I don't know how Polish ribs are, but they can't be better than Texas ribs. So,
I mean, we got barbecue down
yeah,
pat.
I know.
Just saying.
We're in Fort Worth, heading to Houston. Can we stop by and say hi at the store? Sorry, this was a little while ago. So no, I missed this DM. I wish I could have met them. It's Alicia and Bartosz.
And they already came.
So
Darn.
we missed them. But from all the way in Poland, we hope y'all had a wonderful time. It sounds like they had a great time, whether they met us or not. But it's crazy. Like, you never know who's watching.
No.
Our YouTube audience is international.
Absolutely. That's so crazy to think that right now we've got people watching us around the world.
In Germany, Poland.
Well, I do know of Germany specifically because we've got some friends that have actually
they keep
come
coming
here
over.
times.
They bring us bags of candy and a cuckoo
Oh my
clock.
gosh.
Volker and Rosie, shout out to y'all. But it's awesome. It's just awesome how big the internet is, right?
Love it.
And how small it makes the world seem. All right, here we go. This is our one mean one. Cynthia Lyons, can someone please tell Chet to stop talking with his mouth full? It's disgusting.
Chet.
Daniel, how many times have you told me?
Chet,
many times.
Don't eat with your mouth full, Chet. I say it all the time.
You're giving the fans
You
what
don't
they
listen,
want.
Chet.
I don't listen.
And I always say, Chet, take off your hat. We're inside.
I'm sorry. I'm so
Every
sorry.
time. Even now.
So
what are you doing, Chet?
I know. I just never learned manners as a child.
And eat your vegetables.
I blame my mom. Oh yeah, and vegetables. Hats, vegetables, mouthful.
I blame my mom, you say?
Yeah, no. I don't blame Susan. She's great. Anyway, if you've got mean things to say about us, please send them to podcast@thedaytripper.com. We need them. And that's the podcast for the day. So shout out to Don Hewlett Chevrolet. If you're thinking of getting a car, year end is the best time to buy a car or a truck or SUV. Yep. So that's it for me. I want to wish all y'all a very Merry Christmas. All right. So thanks for taking the time to join us. Alex Fort over here, our producer. Thank you so much. Remember, like, comment, and subscribe. Helps the podcast grow. Daniel?
Merry Christmas. You know what? I'm going to start saying Happy Christmas because it just sounds better. When the English do it, you know?
Yeah.
Happy Christmas. Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas. Vaya con Dios, and happy Christmas to all y'all.